Be ready. 5 seconds. Start. Honorable Speaker, I rise today to discuss a matter of utmost importance to millions of government employees across the country, the establishment of the 8th Pay Commission. Our public servants form the backbone of this nation, and it is imperative that we ensure they are adequately compensated for their tireless work and dedication. They are the ones who work day and night to ensure that government policies are implemented, that the wheels of administration keep turning, and that the public receives essential services in every aspect of life. It is only fitting that we acknowledge their contributions by ensuring that their compensation is aligned with the economic realities of today. The 7th Pay Commission, which was implemented in 2016, certainly had its positive impacts. It led to a much needed revision in pay scales and allowances for government employees. However, the world has changed considerably since then. The cost of living has surged, especially in urban areas, and the gap between wages and expenses has widened. Public servants, despite their vital contributions, are struggling with the rising costs of housing, healthcare, education, and day-to-day living. The situation demands a comprehensive review of their pay structures to ensure that they are compensated fairly, enabling them to meet these increasing demands. The 8th Pay Commission must be a tool for bridging the growing gap between government employees' salaries and the reality of living costs. Inflation has eroded the purchasing power of their wages, making it more difficult for them to manage their daily expenses. Salaries that seemed adequate a few years ago are no longer sufficient in today's economic environment. The increasing costs of basic necessities, coupled with stagnant wages, have created financial stress for many employees. Therefore, a revision in salaries and allowances is not just a matter of improving the quality of life for these employees, but it is a necessary to maintain their morale and to ensure that they can continue to serve the nation effectively. It is crucial that the 8th Pay Commission take into account the disparities in living costs between urban and rural areas. Government employees stationed in metropolitan cities face higher costs, particularly with regard to housing. The current structure of house rent allowance (HRA) is inadequate to cope with the soaring rental prices in urban areas. A substantial increase in HRA is essential to alleviate the financial burden faced by government employees, especially those who have been posted to major cities and towns where the cost of living is disproportionately high. Additionally, healthcare has become a significant concern for government employees. With the rising costs of medical services and treatment, it is important that the medical benefits provided to public servants are upgraded. Government employees should not have to worry about the financial burden of healthcare, especially when they have dedicated their lives to serving the public. A well-structured medical allowance or insurance scheme will not only improve their well-being but also allow them to focus on their work without being distracted by health-related financial concerns. Another area that requires attention is the pension system for retired government employees. Many of our retirees, after decades of service, are left struggling with inadequate pensions that do not keep with inflation. Our pensioners are the ones who have served the nation with utmost dedication, and we must ensure that they can live their post-retirement years with dignity. A pension structure that accounts for the increasing cost of living is critical to ensuring that retired government employees do not face financial hardship. Honorable Speaker, it is also important to address the gender disparity in the current pay structure. Despite significant progress in some areas, women in government service continue to face unequal pay and limited opportunities for career advancement. Gender equality is the workplace is not just a legal or moral imperative, it is an economic one. We must ensure that women are paid equally for equal work and they have the same opportunities for promotion and career growth. The 8th Pay Commission must factor in these gender disparities and make recommendations that will foster an environment of equality and fairness. One of the other challenges faced by government employees is the growing demand for digital skills and technological adaptation. As the world moves towards greater digitalization and automation, our employees must be equipped with the necessary skills to handle new technologies. The 8th Pay Commission should consider offering support for training programs that will help government employees enhance their skills, enabling them to adapt to the changing landscape of governance. These efforts will not only benefit the employees but will also improve the overall efficiency and effectiveness of public administration. The 8th Pay Commission should also consider regional differences when designing the pay structure. Government employees working in remote, rural, or challenging environments face unique hardships from difficult living conditions to limited access to basic services.